Hello, and welcome to A Word of Hope for Wednesday of the 24th week of Ordinary Time. I'm Brother Joe Trout, joining you today to talk about one of my favorite readings that I'm really hoping I can keep this to 3 minutes. We get Paul today talking about love, and that famous passage, love is patient, love is kind. But I think we forget this is actually a way more polemic passage than it appears when we hear it at weddings. So let's step back for a second. What counts as a meaningful life? What counts as a life well lived? What counts as really being Christian well? You know, we hear all the time that, a good life isn't one of fame, of fortune, of power. It's not those things. But it's easy in our world to think, that's, right. We've written off the secular world. We're just going to be Christians and we'll live this life in the church. But we can want all of those things in the church too. I mean, we can want to be, the most popular preacher on A Word of Hope. We can want to be the Pope. We can want to be any number of other things. I remember as a kid, I'd learn about these apparitions of Mary, and I'd think, I want to see Mary. I want to have this apparition. I want to have that. Or, I heard someone speak in tongues once when I was in high school, and the first reaction is, I want to do that. And Paul was saying to the Corinthians, who wanted all of those things, that's not good enough. You need more. So first apostles, then prophets, then teachers, like these roles of leadership. But I will show you a still more excellent way. That love is the measure of the Christian life. Each and every single one of us without exception. And this is a challenging thing to keep in mind. I'm reminded of Therese of Lisieux, who, in wrestling with her vocation, she said, she had this desire to be a martyr, to be a missionary. She wanted to be a priest. She wanted all of these great things, and she didn't have any of them. And this discovery of what is her role in the church is to be love, to be the beating heart of Christ in this world. And Paul is telling us that is everyone's job. That if you are a leader, to be a leader in love. If you're a teacher, to be a teacher who loves. To be a parent who loves. And not just any love, to love as Christ loved. And that is a strong statement. This is not sentiment. He's challenging each and every one of us to be patient and kind. To bear all things, believe all things, endure all things, hope all things. In everything we do. And that is what matters. And so sure, yes, we're going to want to do different things in the world, have different career aspirations, all of that. But at the end of the day, take a moment and read this passage and ask yourself, am I patient? Am I kind? Am I fulfilling these commands of love in every moment and every day? It's probably not going to go real well, but consider it anyway, right? Thank you, and God bless.